Chef Cat was a yellow cat. He had black spots. He wore a tall white chef's hat. Chef Cat loved to cook. One day Chef Cat went on an adventure. He went to the forest to cook. The forest was green and sunny. Birds sang happy songs. What a perfect day to cook, he purred. He found a nice spot under a big oak tree. Chef Cat unpacked his cooking things. He was ready to cook. Chef Cat took out a big pot. It was his favorite pot, shiny and large, perfect for making his famous forest stew. He loved cooking in the heart of the forest, surrounded by the sounds of nature. He put it on his little stove. The stove was a gift from his grandmother, who had taught him all the secrets of forest cooking. It was small but mighty, capable of cooking the most delicious meals. He added fresh berries and nuts. These were hand-picked from the forest that morning, ensuring they were the freshest ingredients possible. The berries were plump and juicy, and the nuts added a perfect crunch. He stirred and stirred with a big spoon. The spoon was almost as big as he was, but he handled it with ease. Stirring was an important part of the process, ensuring all the flavors melded together perfectly. "This will make a delicious berry stew," he said. His voice was filled with excitement and pride. He knew this stew would be one of his best yet. The sweet smell filled the air. It was a smell that could make anyone's mouth water. The aroma of the berries and nuts cooking together was simply irresistible. A little squirrel came by, sniffing. The squirrel was drawn by the delicious smell, its nose twitching with curiosity. It had never smelled anything so wonderful before. "That smells yummy," chirped the squirrel. Chef Cat smiled. He loved sharing his cooking with his forest friends. It made all the hard work worth it. "It will be ready soon," he said. The squirrel's eyes lit up with anticipation. He couldn't wait to taste the delicious stew. He added a pinch of forest herbs. These herbs were the secret ingredient, adding a unique flavor that couldn't be found anywhere else. They were picked from a special spot known only to Chef Cat. The stew smelled even better now. The addition of the herbs had taken the aroma to a whole new level. Chef Cat took a deep breath, savoring the smell. He knew it was going to be a meal to remember. After his forest feast, Chef Cat packed up. He wanted to find a new place to cook. He walked until he found a sparkling river. "This is a nice spot," he meowed. The sun shone on the water. Chef Cat unpacked again. He took out a fishing rod. "Time to catch lunch," he purred. He caught a shiny fish. He cooked it over a fire. It smelled so good. Chef Cat ate it all up. Section 4. Cooking on Wheels. This is the story of Chef Cat, a culinary adventurer who loves to cook in the great outdoors. Chef Cat packed up his things. He carefully selected his favorite cooking utensils, fresh ingredients, and a few secret spices. He hopped into his blue truck, ready for another culinary adventure. It was a Ford F-150, a reliable companion for his journeys. Chef Cat loved to drive. The open road and the promise of new experiences always excited him. He drove through the forest, enjoying the serene beauty of nature. He saw deer and rabbits along the way, their presence adding to the magic of his journey. He saw a family of ducks crossing the path, waddling in a line. Chef Cat waved to them all, feeling a sense of connection with the wildlife. He found a nice place to park, a perfect spot for his outdoor kitchen. It was under some tall pine trees, providing shade and a peaceful ambience. "Time for another snack," he said with a smile, eager to start cooking. He took out his cooking things, ready to create a delicious meal in the heart of nature. Section 5. Nature's Embrace. In the heart of a lush green forest where the trees whisper secrets to the wind and the leaves dance in the sunlight, lived Chef Cat. This forest was his sanctuary, a place where he found peace and inspiration. Chef Cat made a salad. He loved to gather fresh ingredients from the forest, each leaf and flower carefully selected for its flavor and beauty. He used fresh leaves and flowers. The forest provided an abundance of edible plants, and Chef Cat knew just where to find the best ones. He added some chopped carrots. The bright orange of the carrots added a splash of color to his creation, making it as beautiful as it was delicious. It was the prettiest salad ever. Chef Cat took great pride in his work, and this salad was a masterpiece. Chef Cat loved being in nature. The sounds of the forest, the rustling leaves and the chirping birds were his constant companions. He loved to cook under the sun. The warmth of the sun on his fur and the fresh air made every meal taste better. He loved to hear the birds sing. Their melodies were the perfect background music for his culinary adventures. He felt happy and peaceful, and the forest was his home, and he felt a deep connection to it. Cooking is more fun outdoors, he purred. The open air and the natural surroundings made every dish special. Chef Cat ate his salad and smiled. The flavors were fresh and vibrant, a true taste of the forest. He was a happy cat chef. His heart was full, and his spirit was light. He couldn't wait for his next adventure. The forest was full of possibilities, and Chef Cat was ready to explore them all.